To record?
Yeah. The battery's about to die.
Nuh-uh,
yeah.
already? What's up, my chasers? It is your friendly neighborhood YouTuber Chase, and I'm back with a brand new cooking video for you guys. That's right, a brand new cooking video, and boy, do I have a delicious treat in store for you guys. I hope that you're ready. As you can see, Sammy is not here. She's actually working the camera right now. So who knows what kind of angle she's getting on me. I have no idea. But that's because this is kind of a Osborne dinner treat. This is something that I introduced to her and her family, and it's a meal that I actually cook, believe it or not. So I'm going to be walking you guys step by step on how to make a delicious... we actually technically don't even have a name for it. My dad always called it like the peasant potatoes or something like that. That's because, you know, typically we brought you guys some like nice special meals. We brought you guys chicken primavera. We brought you guys Taco Bell's homemade Crunchwrap Supreme. This time we're taking it a little more simple. All we're using for this one is potatoes, onions, sausage that we forgot to leave out to thaw, so it's thawing right now in the sink, and a cast iron frying pan, a whole bunch of olive oil. You're going to be using a lot of olive oil for this, trust me. Salt and pepper. And now the part that is, you know, it's up to you. It's based on personal preference, but to me it's the best part, the sauerkraut. The sauerkraut adds a very important flavor to our peasant potatoes. Now the very first thing you want to do for peasant potatoes is, of course, slice up the potatoes. Now I typically use somewhere between, depending on the size of the meal, between about 4 to 8 potatoes. For this we've actually used 5 potatoes total. And, you know, we have an easy way to slice it, but these are essentially the slices you want to get. No matter how you're cutting it up, almost like a chip, you know? You want to get chip slices out of it. So this makes it really easy, really nice. Be careful because I typically cut myself on it, and I have no idea. That's why they give you this.
Pretty sure it's called a mandolin.
A mandolin? A mandolin? What's it called, a mandolin?
Maybe that's not what it's called.
A mandolin's a guitar. Alright, so we have our chip slices. We're just gonna go ahead and add it to a bowl that I've already pre-cut for the potatoes and onions right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and add those to this bowl.
Looks like you're struggling to pick them up there.
Yeah, I was. Alright, and so for the onion, what you wanna do is you wanna get slices that look a lot like this, if you can see. So how I do that, you know, of course you chop off the ends of the onion, but what I did from there is I chopped it in half, so like down this way. And then now that you have your half, you're gonna lay it out like this and chop this hamburger style, like that. And now, what you're gonna do with this part is you're just gonna slice it down like that again. Now it's up to you if you want to get even thinner slices. So my personal preference is bigger slices of onion, because when you're frying it anyways, the onion's gonna shrink, like a lot. Slice this again. And then we're just gonna add it to our mixing bowl here. That's starting to get a little overfilled of potatoes and onion. Our onion's a little green. So now that you have your onions and potatoes, what you're gonna wanna add now is olive oil. And again, like I said, this meal is going to use up a lot of olive oil. In the Osborne family, we love our olive oil. So you're just going to dump some olive oil onto there. Beautiful. Now it's the fun part. You got to use your hands. Boys, use your hands.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah. I already washed my hands. Alright, now usually you want to use a bigger mixing bowl than this, but someone forgot our big mixing bowl at her school. So this is the best that we can do when it comes to a mixing bowl. It's starting to get away a little bit. Alright, so now that you're kind of getting it mixed up, you want to mix up a little better than that. But now you want to go ahead and add some salt into there. Add some pepper into there. And really just attempt in a small mixing bowl like this, just really...
Or a larger one.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was implying. You want to try your best to mix this all up, the best that you can. So now what you want to do is you want to go over to your cast iron pan. We went ahead and put some olive oil into it. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to about medium to high. We'll change it closer to medium than high. Spread it around in the pan a little bit. Don't forget, because you are working with cast iron pans, safety first, because they will get hot. Trust me. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do, because as you can see the oil is starting to bubble in here, so you know it's starting to get a little hot. We're going to go ahead and take our mixture of potatoes and onions, and we're going to dump it into the big old cast iron pan. Hear that baby start to sizzle. We're going to spread it around a little bit, so that way it can all get nice and warm. And from here, we just play a nice little game of wait and let it fry. It's gonna take a little while.
So, if they start to see it smoke, is that okay?
So it starts to smoke? Is it okay?
Yeah, like it is now.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the oil. Smoking is fine. It's just part of the oil and it frying and everything. Make sure you turn on your exhaust fan over your oven. Oh, nice and good. Oh yeah, look at them starting to turn nice golden brown. This is going to be a good batch. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a nice batch right here. What's wrong, girl? Huh? What's wrong, P? You don't like the smoke, don't you?
Ooh, that looks good.
Coming along real nice. How's yours back at home looking right now? I'm curious. You can basically call me the Bob Ross Bobby Bufflet, or what's his name?
Bobby Bufflet. Wait. Bobby Flay?
You can call me the Bob Ross Bob Flay, the Bobby Ross Flay of cooking and cooking videos. Man, we're just making happy little potatoes right now. Happy little potatoes. Now, something to like seriously keep in mind when you're frying these potatoes is you want to separate these because they stay clumped together. So you want to separate them. You know, happy little potatoes. There we go. Make them happy little potatoes that are now on their own.
Well, he really doesn't like my videography. So.
No, I don't.
I'm better with the phone.
Maybe just go back to amateur vlogging. We'll just use an iPhone for now on.
I'm just better with the phone. Oh, whoops, I'm still zooming.
We're just gonna go ahead and add some more salt and pepper since it's been frying. So some salt, some more pepper. We're gonna go ahead and mix that in. Oh yeah, these are getting nice and well done. So now that our sausage is nice and fall, I mean, look, that's a nice soft sausage now. We're using Kroger smoked sausage. It's pretty good stuff. We're going to go ahead and cut it open here like a savage.
Obviously.
I'm going to pull this delicious sausage on out. Oh, this nice big soft sausage. Hold up. Get out of the package here. I can got this. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait. Remember, I'm Bob Ross Flay. Bobby Ross Flay.
Oh my god, you butchered that thing.
That's alright. That's about as much as we're going to use anyways. Oh, Merry Christmas. It's a candy cane sausage.
Other way, hon. There you go.
Alright, so we're going to take our candy cane sausage. We're just going to start slicing. I kind of like the thickness to be about this thick because remember, when you're frying food, it shrinks a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and chop.
Oh my god,
Chop.
watch your fingers.
Chop.
I normally do the chopping, so this makes me nervous.
Chop. I always chop the sausage for this.
Yes, but I normally do all the chopping for all of our videos.
Chop. Well, it's time to learn from Chef Master Bobby Ross Filet. So now that you got your sausage all diced up, including just the tip, it's so hard to make a cooking video and talk about sausage without some jokes. I mean, come on, we all like some nice wiener jokes, right? We're going to go ahead and toss our diced wiener into the mix. There we go. We'll set this back over here. Grab this and we'll just start spreading it out and mixing our nice Kroger summer wiener, smoked wiener, sorry, not summer sausage, smoked sausage. We'll start mixing that up with the potatoes and let them fry. And the best part is when the grease of the sausage really starts to like boil down and add nice fatty flavoring to the potatoes and onion. It's a good way to turn a healthy meal into a very unhealthy meal, and you gotta love nice wiener juice. I'm Chef Bobby Ross Filet. Look at how they're all starting to brown and glaze together, and you see like the fatty grease of the sausage is really starting to add a glaze to the potatoes and onion, and just look. This may honestly be like the best one that we've ever made. Like, this is looking really good right now. Alright, so now that you have your meal looking like this delicious, you know, this glaze, now comes the best part. Again, you don't have to add it, but my family, we've always added it. We're gonna add about half a can of sauerkraut to this. Now look at that sauerkraut juice just go in there. It's going to get nice and steamy because of the juice. And dump some more sauerkraut on top of there. Cover it up a little bit. Add a little more because I like sauerkraut. Now we're just going to mix it in with the rest. Now the best part about the sauerkraut is that it adds, you know, that juice and that flavoring to it. So you'll really let it cook down. And you know your meal's about to be ready. When right now the sauerkraut, as you can see, it's light, but the sauerkraut will progressively turn more and more brown as the grease and other juices really cook into it and begins to fry. So when that sauerkraut is a nice and golden brown, that's when you know your peasant potatoes are finished. Alright, now look at that sauerkraut. That sauerkraut's really starting to brown now. Oh yeah, this is cooking nice. The potatoes are getting softer. The sausage is getting browner. The sauerkraut is getting browner. Our peasant potatoes are turning out really, really nice this time. Oh hey Sammy, what are you making?
Some good old macaroni and cheese. Pairs perfectly with our peasant potatoes.
Perfect. It's a nice side item.
Yes it is.
So if you come right on over here, you will see that it's basically done. Look, some of them are nice golden, some are a little more burnt than you'd like, but it's just a few. But all in all, it's a nice brown, glazy look to the entire peasant potatoes meal. So, I mean, what do we do from here? It's time to eat, so we're gonna go ahead and turn it off. And we're gonna move it off the hot surface so that way, you know, it doesn't keep burning and cooking while it's sitting there. But it's time to plate our meals. Back at home, how's yours looking? Is it looking that good too? Probably not, because Chef Bobby Ross Filet is the best peasant potato chef that you'll come across. So, yeah, probably not as good as mine. You're right. This is the best one that we've made. This turned out really freaking perfect. Oh hey Peanut, are you wanting some of the food too? Yeah, it smells really good, doesn't it, girl? That's it for this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. This is honestly such a great meal to make. It takes about 30 minutes total to make between the preparation and the frying, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely worth it, and it's really a bang for your buck kind of meal too. It doesn't take too much money. You know, you just need about 5 to 6 potatoes, a good onion, a can of sauerkraut, and a nice smoked sausage. And that's all you need. You honestly make such a really delicious meal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it because that would support me a lot. If you haven't already joined the best family, the best community, the best channel right here on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the alert notification bell so that way you don't miss a single upload. Now, if you guys want me to do a certain dessert or meal in the future, go ahead and comment below what you want us to cook and we'll gladly cook it because we like to cook. This is so good. You know what makes it even better? Is when you pair it with a nice cold beer. For this, I'm drinking a Sam Adams Winter Lager. Sam Adams, hello, if you want to sponsor me. That's it, guys. Happy cooking. And as per usual, Chase is signing out. You need to work on that camera scale, like following when the talking.
I was zoomed in. Did you want me to? Here, I'll follow.
Thanks.